Skadoosh. Oh my goodness. We got the murders right up in this piece. Let's get to cracking, but what's going on with this set? I feel like there's so much going on in Magic anymore. It's hard to tell. Are we up? Are we down? Are we sideways? Are we leftways? Ooh, let's just roll with that right there. Can we maybe like this? Is that a good thumbnail? Yeah, maybe? Okay, we're gonna rock with that. I'm gonna grab 2 boxes. Odds are I'm gonna do 4 boxes to close this one out because this is from a sealed case. Big shout outs to good old Ground Zero up in Strongsville, Ohio. If you guys are ever in the area, truly, stop by, check them out. They have a very large selection of Magic the Gathering cards, as well as comic books, and a lot of displays that you would not even believe. It's pretty crazy. All right, let's get up into this, but really quick. Here we go. We got some pricing data, but do not follow any of this. Invisible ink, I guess, is what we're looking for, and when this was colored, they were all white cards. So we're gonna see what invisible ink is all about, but I guess the most expensive invisible ink as of this point in time, Delny, Streetwise, and Mask Girl. We're gonna find out what's cracking, Captain, but expect those prices to fall as more packs get opened. I don't believe there's any serial numbered cards up in this set, though. Whoa. Don't even look like a Magic card. But there you go. We got World Soul's Rage. Okay. Teysa. Opulent. Oligarch. See, that kind of reminds me of the Invisible Ink kind of stuff. But not quite. I don't think. Knowledge is power. I'm sure it'll stand out. Cryptics. Holy smother and tithe. Add 1 mana of any color. Put an unlock counter on Cryptics. Sacrifice Cryptics. Surveil 3. Then draw 3 cards. Activate if you control Cryptics. Has 5 or more. Unlock. Crikey, man. Case of the Locked Hothouse. If you guys want to see any of these cards, because you have not watched any spoilers yet, by all means, just pause the video. And you can check them out that way. Because I am not going to spend forever and a day going through this because a lot of people get upset. And your time is precious. So there you go. So for those who do want to check it out, by all means, just hit pause on the video. Okay, pack number deuce, Invisible Ink. Can I even tell if it's a card that we want? If it's Invisible Ink? What the heck? Okay, is that Invisible Ink? Wait, I think so. See that? Wait, right there. Is that it? Look. Wait, ooh. Note to self, look into Judith's motives. Something about it smells funny. And there's, I think, an arrow pointing to something. That's an Invisible Ink, I do believe so. Okay, that would make sense because this doesn't have any of that secret crazy rating. Vine Ripper. There you go. Flying ward, sacrifice a creature. Whenever a creature dies, target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Okay. So that is a mythic. We have... Okay, wow. So Agorist is one of our first mythic cards. And also, on top of that, Agorist happens to be one of the Invisible Inks. All right. I mean, Bona Patrol's out, guys. Here we go. All right. Wait, is that one on here? Can we see really quick? Massacre, Ansgrag, the Quake, no. Undergrowth, the Pride, Rakdos, Vine Ripper would have been something. Ansgrag? No, that is Argus. I guess we're not in too much favor of Argus. Ansrag. Aw, shat, poopy. I don't think it's even on the top list. No, it's not. Ansrag is, though. Okay, well, on to the next pack. Hey, sometimes it really do be like that, though. No cap, on gosh. Assemble the Prayers. So the whole detective, this is like a whole murder theme kind of set, which I think is pretty cool. Underground mortuary, which is nice because it has swamp, forest, island, plains, Why can't I think of the last one? Swamp, forest, islands, plains. And the other one, of course. What is wrong with me today? Swamp, forest. Oh, yeah, mountain. Islands, plains, mountain. But yeah, there we go. Coveted Falcon and Midnight's Light. So in this product, you are really looking for those invisible ink cards. If you're trying to like make a quick buck or whatever. But if you're not and you're just trying to play the game, pause the video up, check out what's going on. I will go a little slow because I do want to read some of these cards. And of course, we'll go over the new mechanic because that's what we're gonna do here. Urgent necropsy, necropopsy, necrolollipops. That's another mythic. Additional cost to cast this spell. Collect evidence X, where X is the total mana value of the permanence the spell targets. Destroy up to one target artifact, up to one target creature, up to one target enchantment, and up to one target planeswalker. Niv Mizzet. Now, I do have, no lies, I do have a commander deck that I play probably a couple times a week at least. And the current one I've been like dissecting and, you know, like rebuilding and perfecting is a dragon deck. Let's see if this was fitting there. Flying, hexproof for multicolored. It's a 5-drop, one of each color. New Niv Mizzet. Guild Pack deals combat damage to a player. It deals X damage to any target. Target player draws X cards and you gain X life, where X is a number of different... It seems weaker than past Niv Mizzet cards, and that I'm not too excited about. Okay. Conspiracy Unraveler. So any mythic that we do hit, I'm going to take a pause. Conspiracy Unraveler, 7-drop, Sphinx Detective. Flying, you may collect evidence 10 rather than pay the mana cost for spells that you cast. To collect evidence 10, exile cards with total mana value 10 or greater from your graveyard. So that's how you collect evidence. It's a 6/6. We'll see what happens with that guy. I mean, Sphinxes are usually a bunch of hoop nanny, you know. Ooh, murder's back. Oh, you know what? How fitting is that? If they did not have murder in this set, I would think there's an issue at corporate, and people just missed the card, you know. Is this one of those? No, no invisible ink. Aw, rat bastards. But that is the pride of Whole Clade. No invisible ink. If there is, I just don't see it. But this spell costs X less to cast, where X is the total toughness of creatures you control. Defender. For 4, until end of turn, target creature you control gets +1/+0. Gains whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw cards equal to its toughness, and can attack as though it didn't have defender. 2/15. 11 a drop. I mean, what the hell? Magic's crazy, am I right? Am I right? Okay. Hey, there we go. Eyes of the Glade. I would imagine this is like a commander card, which we will be opening commander decks soon. Whenever creature you control that was turned face up, this turn deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, tap it, turn target face down, attacking creature you control face up. I honestly am not a fan of the whole face down, face up bullshit. I don't know about you guys out there, but I've never been a fan of it. But this deck is kind of centered around that mechanic. Here's a Volts Rider. Oh, a vehicle. 4/4, 3 to bring out. Collect evidence 6. Kylox Volts Rider becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. When Volts Rider attacks, you may cast an instant or sorcery spell from among cards exiled with it. If that spell will be put into a graveyard, put it on the bottom of its owner's library instead. It's a 4/4 crew for 2. That seems like one of the better ones, I think. We'll see. We'll see how it pans out in standard. Buzz Crusher. Deduce. 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 They like this, they like that, they deduce. Okay. But man, I do think that the invisible ink cards are pretty neat. How many are you going to get per collector box is like the question. You know, here's a clue. Assassin's Trophy. All right. Crazy they brought that back. There is a Streetwise Lookout. Have not cracked this one yet either. Creatures you control. It's a 3-drop. Human Scout. Creatures you control with power 2 or less can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. That's cool. So it's like, hey, we're not going to die, or at least we're going to match up. Maybe. If an ability of a creature you control with power 2 or less triggers, that ability triggers additional time. Oh, not bad. All right. I think that human might be pretty potent. I could see that one. I don't know what it's at right now, price-wise, but I should check the list again. Follow the bodies. Explosion dude. Assemble the players. Assemble the players. Me and my homies going out on a night on the town. That's what that is. Okay. I'm curious about that. Isn't Delney one of the betters? Yeah, Delney's like top notch. Okay. So Delney, Massacre Girl, and Vanifar. Along with Ass Crack. Okay. Well, hopefully we'll pull Ass Crack. Alright, we're going to speed things up. I have been going slow, but anytime I see a mythic, I will slow my roll. Unless we already covered that mythic. So there's that. There's Scholar. There is Tin Street. Again, if you want to see any cards, just please pause the video. Aurelia, The Law Above. There we go. Okay, fair enough. And not a whole lot. How was school?
Good.
Good. Learn anything new today?
Nothing really.
You learned nothing new at school?
Ooh.
My son, your teachers are failing
I
you.
did a test.
There we
I
go.
think I passed.
You think you passed?
I
think. What happened? What happened at frickin' straight A's?
still
Hunted.
have basically straight A's, so I just have 2 C's.
I like you hear the words basically, and I think I'm scared. Oh, here we go. Here's Morska, Undersea Sloth.
No way.
3-drop. You have no maximum hand size. It's a 2/3. Vidalcan, Fish Detective. At the beginning of your upkeep, investigate. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, put 2 +1/+1 counters on Morska, Undersea Sloth. No, you investigate each turn. That's kind of cool. I mean, old mechanic brought him back. Not too shabby. Okay. We'll see how that pans out. I'm making sure I'm not missing anything. I don't think there's any rares or mythics back here. Escape tunnel. Sure. Okay. All right. We're going to blaze through the second box. I promise you guys. Here we go. We have Mr. Detective. Oh, that looks pretty dope. Okay. It is the new set. Interrogation. Parlay. Can we say parlay? Here's Feather. Feather the Redeemed came back as Radiant Arbiter. Flying, lifelink, whenever you cast a non-creature spell that targets only Feather, Radiant Arbiter, you may choose any number of other creatures that spell could target and pay 2 for each of those creatures. If you do, for each of those creatures, copy that spell. The copy targets that creature. Whole lot of shit going on there. But we'll see how it pans out again. Codebreaker. A lot of these cards are really geared towards Commander, and they're not gonna stand a chance in Standard. But then again, you never know. But with Wizards going 3 years instead of 2 years on rotation for Standard, you gotta have like a very powerful card to do some shit, you know. There's Buzz Crusher. Ooh, the Quake Mole. Holy crap, another mythic. 4-drop. Legendary creature, Mole God. Can we make a mole deck? Wouldn't that be something? This is Anzrag. This is one of the better ones. The Quake Mole becomes blocked. Untap each creature you control. After this combat phase, there's an additional combat phase. And then for 7, Anzrag must be blocked each combat this turn available. It's an 8/4. Untap each Mole God.
Is that a legendary mole?
It's a legendary creature, Mole God. It's not even a legendary mole. It's a legendary Mole God.
It's a god of mole?
It's a Mole God. Oh my gosh. I'll show you that card in a minute. After this video. Ooh, here we go. Rakdos, Patron of Chaos. My buddy is about to be brewing a Rakdos build, so let's see if this would apply. 6/6 trample, 6-drop flying trample. At the beginning of your end step, target opponent may sacrifice 2 non-land, non-token permanents. If they don't, you draw 2 cards. God, forcing that move, man, on your opponent. I like that. It's like, hey, do this or you're damned. And isn't that card just damned in there? Nope, should be. All right, fair enough. 2 more packs out of the first collector box. Sorry it took so long. for the first box. But again, any new mythic we come across, we will take our time. There's a Leyline of the Guild pack. Whole lot going on there. I really want to read that, but I promised we would only do the mythics. Any card you want to see, just by all means pause it. Trouble in Pairs. I almost wanted to say Paris. Okay. Servitor. And Outrageous Robbery. So one of our weaker sauces there. Okay. Okay. Pack number 12. No. And then we have Thopter Boy. Judith. Is that one of our, no. Okay, no invisible ink on that guy. Girl, whatever. Okay. Officious Interrogation, Ransom Note, and Doppelgang. Triple X. Oh my gosh, that just sounds naughty. Alright, Case of the Uneaten Feast. Alright, that's going to close that one out.
Dad,
What's up?
I fell in gym class.
Were you standing?
Yeah. I was trying to catch a frisbee.
Well, it's...
No, it was a ball. I was trying to catch a ball.
Uh-huh.
And I catched it.
You caught it?
I did catch it.
You caught it?
But my foot did this, like it back to the side, and I like collapsed, and I hit my back on the ground. My back, you should have heard the crack. It was so crazy. And we snuck a kid in my class, even though the teacher said it was okay.
So when you fell, like, were kids loading up their pencils with like spitballs and shooting at you? Just playing. What?
What?
Huh?
But me and my other friend.
So you okay? You didn't die?
No.
Good. Okay. Go on, your other friend.
My friend was like, "Hey, sneak me in your gym class," and I was like, the teacher would probably like let you if you asked, but
Undergrowth Recon. Here we go. 3-drop enchantment at the beginning of your upkeep. Return target land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tab. This is one card that I heard is going to see a lot of play because it works better than the... what is it? It's not predecessor. What's the other card? The one that came before it? You would not know, son.
Oh.
What's the one that came before it? Cannot think of it. Somebody let me know. There's Delaney again. Delaney. Can we just call it Delaney? I like Delaney better. Delaney sounds so much better. Okay. Armed with proof. So there's a freaking bell ringer. All right. And we got the old web. Good old murder back. I like saying murder. On the job. Anybody working right now? Where do you work? Tell me your secrets. Where do you work? The last job that I had, I was working for a company engraving tombstones and then on occasion delivering them to the relatives of those who purchased it for their beloved one. Yeah, it was kind of a tough job, man, let me tell you. All right, we got Ethrata, Deadly Fugitive, 3-drop, legendary creature, vampire assassin with death touch. Hate this face down shit. Face down creatures you control have for 4. Turn this creature face up. If you can't exile it, then you may cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost whenever an assassin you control deals combat damage to an opponent. Cloak the top card of that player's library. I believe cloak means you can basically play it whenever, or is that similar to like what's that called when it's like a broken mechanic? Holy crap! There's a foiled feather right there. What's that called? Oh my gosh, I can't think of it. If AJ, if you were just a little bit more knowledgeable right now, I could use you. What the hell is it called?
what are we talking about?
No, you'll never get it, Willis. Cannot think of it. Give me a moment. God, it's such a busted ass mechanic too. And I built a deck around it, and I won like 45 or 50 straight matches. It was stupid as shit. Okay, well, anyway, we'll get back to that in a minute. There's Wearer of Faces, but it's just like that mechanic. Somebody let me know. I can't think of it. It's like on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't think of it. 10 Street, Bada Bing, On the Trail, and Cryptic Coat with Roar of the Old Gods. Not a bad card. If you have time to read it, go ahead. Okay, put that over here. Skink. Moving along. Oh my goodness, give me one more of these ink cards. Can we? In Plain Sight. But this will give us a good idea of just how scarce they are. There's Tail, No Witness, and eidetic memory. Prof's eidetic memory, sure. Okay. And a bunch of common uncommons. Again, we're going to speed through those. Why do they do some sets with the serial numbered cards and other sets without? I think that's the biggest misplay ever. They should be doing that with every set. I think Wizards is really stupid for doing that. There's Mortuary. I get that there's something special in here, these like ink cards, which they do look very nice. They have a really cool gloss to them. What's that about? That almost doesn't look like it's a rare. True Identity, Illicit a Masquerade, and Officious Interrogation. I'm sure I'm going to miss some high-powered, freaking expensive cards, you know, but I'm just trying to get this out there for you guys. We're already at 20 minutes on 2 collector boxes. So, yeah, expect the next one to be a bit quicker. There's Thrall. Nobody cares. Thrall's a rare. And Intrude on the Mind. I think a new one. 5-drop. Reveal the top 5 cards of your library and separate them into 2 piles. An opponent chooses one of those piles. Put that pile into your hand and the other into your graveyard. Create a 0/0 colorless Lapter artifact creature token with flying, then put a +++ counter on it for each card put into your graveyard this way. I mean, card advantage, and you get a little something out of it too. There's Eyes of the Glade. I think we already went over that one, but there you go. So we haven't had any packs with triple mythic yet. Oh, speaking of the devil. Aurelia's Vindicator. There you go. 4-drop. Flying, Lifelink, Ward 2, Disguise X, 3 colorless, and 1 white mana. When Vindicator is turned face up, exile up to X other target creatures from the battlefield. Enter creature cards from graveyards. Holy crap. When Aurelia's Vindicator leaves the battlefield, return the exiled cards to their owner's hands. It's not a bounce? I was expecting like a little bounce there or something. Okay. All right, fair enough. A few more packs to go. 22 minutes. Goodness gracious. Hope you guys are enjoying this little opening. We got plenty more to go. Oh, Incinerator. Oh, is that... I mean, that that looks like invisible ink. Is that it, though? I don't see no secret code on this one, but I believe that would be another invisible ink. Incinerator of the Guilty. See that glossiness? It even feels nice and slippery. Flying Trample. When Incinerator of the Guilty deals combat damage to a player, you may collect Evidence X. When you do, Incinerator of the Guilty deals X damage to each creature in each planeswalker that player controls. That's a dragon. I think it's really weird that the card's all whited out, but then like you have these different mana colors in the CMC. That kind of like is tripping me, but that would be one of the invisible ink cards, so not bad. I don't think Incinerator's up there at all, though. Codebreaker, and then we have Word Phantom and Buzz Crush with Investigator. Okay, let me just take a look, see really quick. I don't think Investigator's on here at all. Not that I saw. Hands rag. And then Tribute in Paris is. Okay, no. And is it only in that one slot? Is it only in that first slot? Or are we missing cards? Common uncommons. Are there commons? Other uncommons that are invisible ink? Probably not. See, that seems like an invisible ink too, is it? Holy shit. Aurelia's Vindicator. Is that one that we're looking for? Aurelia's Vindicator. I don't know. But, yeah. $25 currently. Not too shabby. But yeah, see that like invisible little line right there? Well, you can see it when I do the old glare on it. But that's a dope-ass card, man. Okay. So we got 3 then. Out of just 2 boxes. That's pretty cool. Okay. Again, not sure about the uncommon commons, but if there are some hiding in the back, whoopity-doo, we missed them. Okay. We got 4 packs remaining here, but this has been a freaking treat. Opening this product just seems like I'm in a whole different world. Like welcome to the multiverse. This is like No, but welcome to the parallel universes and the multiverse and the universe and the craziness of somethingness. Okay. So, no mythics in that guy. Again, not going through the common uncommons at all. These pull tabs suck sack. If you agree, find a bell and hit it. Okay. All right, we got Clue Boy. There's Midnight's Light. Again, you gotta always flick it around to see if you got invisible ink, but no such luck, Chuck. Center of the web. And there's a mythic for us. Impulsive Accuser. Don't think we read this guy yet, so let's go at it. Okay, 4-drop. Vigilance. Whenever Nelly Borca, Impulsive Accuser, attacks suspect target creature. Then goad all suspected creatures. Imagine never playing this game before, not having a freaking clue what any of that shit means. Whenever one or more creatures an opponent controls deal combat damage to one or more of your opponents, you and the controller of those creatures each draw a card. I think that one's going to be garbage. Just my opinion. Cabbage. Yeah, absolute cabbage. Okay. And there is our common uncommons. I'm just going through them just to make sure, you know. All right, 2 packs to crack. Thanks everyone who tuned into this video. A hell lot more murders coming up on your doorstep. So stick around for all the goodies. There we go. All right, we got Agency Chief, Undercity Sewers. And what are your thoughts on these lands? The new lands, are they legit? I like that they did something new. They didn't just bring back the same freaking cycle of bullshit ass lands. Could you imagine if they brought back the Scry lands? Like how stupid would that be? I'd be so disappointed, man. All right, final pack, 2 crack. Will it have some good luck, Chuck? I think we already opened up some massive friggin' hits. Damn, Victimized. Hey, that's a rare ass one. That's the first time we hit one of those. Okay. Bam! I think, yeah. There you go, Victimize, man. Choose 2 target creature cards in your graveyard. Sacrifice a creature. If you do, return the chosen cards to the benefit tap. Legit. That's like one of those super reprints, you know? Okay, we'll take it. Wearer of Faces, the old Kelpie, and Phoenix. Whoa! 3 Whispers. Have not seen these sexy lassies. Lassies? Can we say lassies?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I do like this card. So for 2, target creature gains death touch until end of turn. For 1, target creature gains vigilance until end of turn. For 3, target creature gains double strike until end of turn. 4/4. Holy freaking abilities, all jam-packed onto one card. If this would have came out freaking 10 years ago, this thing would have been banned, you know? But and it's also legendary. If you could only have multiple, it wouldn't even matter if you had multiples of these out, honestly. It wouldn't even matter because you don't gotta tap the damn thing and you can use the abilities multiple times. So that's freaking dope. Okay. Well, thoughts on the new set, guys. This is just the first appearance on the channel, but let me know what you guys think. Is Murders of what? Karlov?
I think so. Here.
Murders of Karlov.
Karlov Manor.
Murders at Karlov Manor. Thank you, AJ. Murders at Karlov Manor. Are you a fan or not? If you made this far in the video, I would imagine you are. But also, if you made it this far in the video, say, hi, Joey. Love your videos. Skadoosh. Thanks.